Hi folks, a little revisiting of our easy strength warm-up that a lot of you have received as part of your take-home routines during these closures. We've got the 90-90 hip, which usually leads things off, and we can add a few things to that. We can do some circles in here to help get the range of motion. We can add a thoracic rotation to that 90-90 to deepen the stretch in a different direction. The next step that we usually go through on the easy strength warm-up is a hard style bridge. Then we'll have a halo variation, either standing or often half kneeling. That way we're getting a hip flexor stretch in there as well. And then the prying goblet squat. Well, I wanted to add a stretch to your easy strength warm-up list. And a lot of you have this in there. It's the QL straddle stretch. So straddle stretch, we're just in this wide V position. Legs pretty much as far apart as they can get. You're gonna pull the toes back and press the knees down, or think about even lifting the heels off the floor. That'll get the stretch along the back side of the leg going. And then in order to stretch one of the lateral lines of the body, we will reach towards one foot with both our bottom and top hand to get this stretch along the side here. Now, this is the QL straddle. QL is quadratus lumborum. It's one of the muscles in the spinal erector group that sits just between the bottom rib and the crest of the pelvis. Quadratus lumborum is on stretch on this side when we reach this direction. Okay. QL straddle. There's a lot of other things that we can do in this straddle stretch as well. We can get some nerve flossing going on with our ankle circles, do a little point and flex, a little inversion, eversion on the feet. We can do a more focused hamstring stretch or posterior chain stretch by turning our rib cage towards one side, pull the foot back, press the knee down, or lift the heel, and forward fold. We can also deepen the stretch for the adductors by working our hands forward, maybe coming to the elbows. If you're very, very flexible, you might end up doing a forward fold to where you are laying flat on the floor. That's not me, and that's a lot of mobility. You might not necessarily need that. Some of you in this QL straddle stretch, maybe things are a little bit tighter, and instead of going over to the side with both hands, maybe you've got to keep one hand behind you because you don't yet have the mobility to sit straight up in the straddle stretch. Maybe having this level of stretch on the legs means that your torso is still back here. So I might need to give myself some support with a hand behind me in order to get into that straddle stretch. I hope this is helpful and enhances your mobility work during your easy strength warm-up.